We now have an ABC13 weather alert for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as an Arctic cold front and winter storm impact the state of Texas. I'm ABC13 Chief Meteorologist Travis Herzog, and here's your need to know weather. We're going to start off by talking about our confidence level. It is growing that this winter storm is coming, and we'll first feel the impacts of the Arctic front as early as noontime on Friday. Normally, the computer models miss how soon and how strong the cold air comes charging in. They're already starting to correct a bit sooner in the day on Friday, so we think we'll start off in the 60s, but then the cold air arrives and temperatures will be falling down into the 40s around the time of sunset. Also on Friday, the winter storm starts in North Texas, where watches are already in effect. Then Saturday, the freeze line enters southeast Texas. In fact, before the sun comes up, the freeze line may already be in our northern communities from College Station to Huntsville to Livingston northward, and then rain's going to fall on top of all that. So we're expecting freezing rain, likely north of Interstate 10, especially at nighttime as the freeze line continues migrating southward towards the Gulf Coast. Then on Sunday, we have the possibility that we're going to have icy roadways and power outages due to ice accretion, taking down power lines and icing up the bridges and elevated roadways. So a hard freeze will then follow Sunday night into Monday morning. So we got a lot to prep for here. And the key thing is that the cold will be in place as this Pacific storm system arrives from the west. And that's what generates the winter storm. You see the various shades of color on the future radar across Texas and the southern plains. What starts as a cold rain here becomes freezing rain eventually. And then we see the precipitation taper off at some point on Sunday as the upper level low begins to weaken and move off to the east. But this is going to be a high impact storm for the state. And if you have any plans to travel north of Interstate 10 anywhere in Texas this weekend, the weather may render those plans impossible because of the potential for ice. Now here's the European computer model, which shows freezing rain north of I-10 on Sunday morning. So it now says yes, freezing rain all the way into Houston, but keeps our coastal regions just as a cold rain. Meanwhile, the American model shows freezing rain for all of southeast Texas Saturday night and Sunday morning as it puts that freeze line all the way out over the Gulf waters. We are still unsure exactly where that freeze line will land and exactly when it will move through your community, so there is uncertainty as to the impacts that will be felt here, but it's looking more and more like freezing rain could be pretty widespread, especially north of I-10. That's where confidence is highest at this time. So we're out of the pattern recognition phase when it comes to winter weather forecasting. We're now monitoring data and trends, and I think starting Wednesday, we'll have a better feel for what is coming our way, and we'll continue to fine-tune those details as Saturday approaches. Now, Wednesday, you need to know that it's going to be mild, and there's also going to be some rain coming in. We'll start the day off in the mid-50s, which I know that wouldn't be mild if it was summertime, but it's the winter time. That's over 10 degrees above average. Our high temperatures may make it into the 70s in some spots west of town as the sun pokes out. Most of that rain is going to be along and south and east of the 59 corridor. We'll have a few scattered showers to start the day, and then a few thunderstorms in the afternoon. Those thunderstorms and showers will be off and on throughout the day, through the night, and so have the umbrella on hand. It's not going to be a complete washout, but there will be times of rain off and on. Then we dry out on Thursday. We hit 70 degrees. The front reaches us on Friday, but it's a cold rain around here. The freezing stuff, that isn't possible until Saturday morning, well north of Houston. So we have an 80% chance now you're going to get rain. The question will be, when does that cold rain turn into more of a freezing rain sleet mixture? And that'll vary across the region as the freeze line migrates through. Well, we will start Sunday below freezing. There's a chance we don't get above freezing on Sunday, and a hard freeze is expected to settle in Sunday night and Monday morning. So you need to make sure that your home is winterized and you protect those pipes, the pool systems, the irrigation systems. All that needs to be taken care of before that freeze line enters southeast Texas on Saturday. So we're gaining confidence that a winter storm is coming. We don't yet have the exact details pinned down, but you can start doing some of those preparations to winterize your home and prepare to stay put possibly for 1 to 3 days based on what the roadways are doing and whether or not we keep our power. I do hope you enjoy your wet Wednesday ahead, and we'll keep fine-tuning the forecast for you.